Good afternoon, I'm Ollie from Walkaround Green, and today I'm going to present to you the Jeanneau Cap Camarat 12.5 Walkaround, which is a Michael Peters designed hull without step. This means that the boat is very quick to get on the plane, around 15 knots, and offers brilliant acceleration with the triple Yamaha F300s we've got on board. The F300s, which we'll go into more detail about, provide you with a top speed of around 40 to 44 knots and a cruising speed of 20 to 25 knots. The boat, as optioned, comes out at around £400,000 retail. There's a large variety of options and spec that you can change, add or customise. As we come down the side of the hull, you'll notice, as with most Jeanneaus, we've got nice deep side windows, and this will allow, when we go inside, this allows plenty of natural light into the cabins. We've got the nice easy side access door, which leads us straight into the rear cockpit. We've got a really large rear cockpit on this boat, plenty of seating, the table folds out, and also has an option to drop down and turn this whole rear area into a sunpad. The backrest lifts out and drops down, and that comes over the top of the engine well, where our Yamaha F300s are located. They're the latest generation steer-by-wire model, so it's a very neat rigging tube. As the steering's electric, this means that in the rigging tube there is only an electrical harness rather than traditional hydraulic steering pipes. The electric steering has many benefits. Not only does it allow you to have a joystick, but it also means you've got very light steering at the helm. You can adjust the steering tension to have as much as little as you want, or you can also adjust the lock-to-lock turns. So you can have 5 lock-to-lock turns on the wheel, 7, 4, whatever makes you feel comfortable at the helm. You can see we've also got the fold-down side terrace. It's electrically operated, and there is safety bars you can put in if you need to. But again, it expands this lovely wide cockpit area we've got. To the side here, we've got the closing kit on this boat. Underneath it, we've got the galley, which we'll show you in a picture, but this closing kit rolls up out the way, and then you can access your exterior galley and sink. We've got 3 fridges on this boat, which is nice to have. We've got one either side. And we've got plenty of storage in the central cupboards. Once you step around that side, under the floor here, this boat's got a very nice feature on it. It's equipped with a Seakeeper. It's a Seakeeper 3 in this boat. So the Seakeeper turned on keeps it very stable and very balanced. You can see it's located in our aft locker here. It's a factory option or a retrofit option, but without the Seakeeper, you still keep all this wonderful storage space, which can be used for tenders, paddle boards. It's a really deep locker. We'll go up the side deck, come forwards. You can see we've got nice big high handrails all the way along. And this brings us to the forward sunpad and entertaining space. There is a table that also pops inside here to turn this into a nice sociable seating area, or you can have it as we've got it now with the option for an infill cushion that turns the whole area into a raised sunpad. So you can see it's a big area. You can sit 5, 6 people up here very comfortably, and it really extends the entertaining space of the boat. We'll now pop down to the helm. At the helm, we've got this triple helm seat configuration, which is really nice. The fold down bolsters, very nice material and finish. On the dash, we've got 2 16-inch Garmin chart plotters, multifunction displays. They're set up however you want. You can have the Yamaha display coming up on there. You can have the Seakeeper coming up on there. You can have your media system on there. I'll pop up the Yamaha display. It shows you all your data. The steer-by-wire that we've got on here also allows you to have a rudder indicator on outboards, which is a nice feature, as well as this boat, which is equipped with the joystick. The joystick allows you to manoeuvre the boat in any direction. We can purely move the boat sideways, we can turn it on its own axis, and with stay point we can hold position. The latest generation Yamaha control box allows all three engines to be manoeuvred using one lever. So we get rid of this one, press single lever, and all three engines will have the same revs and all operated off the port lever. It's got a cruise control system and also trim assist. We've also got the Autopilot panel here, which can be linked to your plotter. You can input your course on your chart plotter to where you'd like to go. It's as easy as on the Garmin, it's as easy as selecting where you'd like to go. Auto guidance, which selects the route using the data you've input, and you can link that to your autopilot to follow the course. You can see we've got, with the enclosure on, we've got a fully enclosed part. We can drop the side curtains down and we can fully enclose this so it's waterproof. We've got the electric sunroof above us. And then we've also got the large access down into the saloon area. Good handrail to hold on to as you're coming down. The isolators are located in this cupboard here, so very nice and easy access, along with the stereo system. We've got the main galley, all Korean work surfaces, so it's nice and heavy, nice and weighty. We've got a double burner stove and the sink. The third fridge is located in here. And we've got plenty of galley storage and a microwave. Overhead lockers. And drink storage to the right hand side of the galley. The large cockpit seating area down here in the saloon. The table is on a telescopic leg, so it can raise up and lower down. It's halfway in between at the moment, but it'll raise up and we can all sit round, and it's a good interior dining space. But the table also drops down to turn this into a large double berth. And in this little cupboard here there is a curtain which draws across to separate this off. In the heads we've got the marine toilet to the left hand side, the sink and the shower. On 12.5 the shower is a separate shower with its own screen, so you can close the compartment. Coming into the rear cabin, it's a triple berth layout, so we've got a single to the left hand side and then the double over to the right hand side. At the moment we've got all the cushions and covers stored in here, but there's plenty of storage. We can see the drawers that pull out there. There's a drawer down the back there, and over the other side you've got the window covers, and also plenty of storage behind there. Yeah, so we just made it out to sea. We're off the cliffs of Dover at the moment, so it's a nice scenic place. We're going to bring the boat up on the plane in a second. She's obviously equipped with a joystick, so we have got the auto hold feature on here as well. Nice and easy to use. You can see the engine's working nice and hard now, trying to maintain our position with the joysticks. They're all independent. We'll pop her into idle, come round to port, and then we'll come up onto the plane. This canopy is really nice because you can totally enclose the whole thing, so you don't actually have to get any windage in here at all. We'll just come up onto the plane now. triple 300s give you great acceleration. So we're already 15 knots. We're now coming up, doing 16 knots, 17 knots, coming up to sort of our cruising speed now of about 20 knots. I can pop the cruise control on here, so we can limit the speed, and basically we can change the revs by 50 revs at a time, which you can see is happening on the screen over there as I press this up and down button on the controller. Out on the water, the Cap Camarat 12.5, as we mentioned at the start, she gets up very quickly onto the plane, around 15 knots. The triple 300s offer very, very good acceleration. Pop up on the plane at 15 knots, cruise at around 20 to 25 with a top speed of circa 40 to 44 knots. At the cruising speed of 22 knots, fuel burn for the size of boat is actually very, very good, considering it's triple 300 horsepowers. We're at 22 knots, we're burning combined 98 litres an hour, which I think for a boat of this size of 41 foot with 900 horsepower is very, very reasonable. You can push her on. As long as she's over really 20 knots, she'll hold on the plane very, very well. The bow's nice and down. We've got the Seakeeper on here, so the Seakeeper turned on keeps her very stable and very balanced. Thanks for watching the walkthrough tour on the Cap Camarat 12.5 WA. For any inquiries, please feel free to contact us at morganmarine.com.